because we have Kathy Weller coming to join us this morning. So hopefully she will join. I'm a couple of minutes early, which I'm never early here. So we'll see. We'll see if Kathy joins us. I'm thinking I'm already live. It says I'm live, even though on my computer it doesn't say I'm live. So I'm waiting. Okay, it does say I'm live. So Kathy should be joining soon. Good morning, C. How are you? I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, that's good because I was way too far out. There we go. And Kathy will be right beside me as well. I'm not sure. I think it's just they want you to do vertical um, format, portrait format, so that you can see both of them. So I'll just make sure that I am right here and I can see her coming in. Great this morning. I'm so happy that you're great this morning. I sent you the replay, by the way, of Mondays, and I just did that. There she is. Kathy is just coming in. Hi, Martina. Oh, hello, Kathy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Okay, I wonder if because I have to turn up my volume here. Okay, let's see. Can I hear you now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I've got it. Okay. And I've zoomed way too far in. So now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Welcome,
Thank you. It's so
Kathy.
nice to be here.
Oh, it's lovely to have you here. So this was kind of very spontaneous, which I love.
Mm.
Kathy is very used to being live on YouTube. Some of you may follow her already, Kathy Weller Art, right? Kathy Weller Art.
That is right. Kathy Weller Art.
And you go live on YouTube twice a day?
Yeah, I do.
I know, don't worry. Like
Twice
when
a day.
people ask me if I go I'm
Cheers.
like, yeah, 3 times a week. I used to go every day as well, and then I
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Oh, tell me about that. Well, we'll
Well,
talk about it. But
yeah. It was actually the beginning of COVID, and it wasn't
oh,
live here. It was live on Instagram, and then I got a puppy, so then it became 5 days a week instead of 7 days a week. And then Instagram dropped me for 6 weeks. So I came over here and have been doing it over
oh,
here since. So,
wow.
yeah.
Well,
So
that's
how long have you been
amazing.
going live?
I've been going live for a couple months now. I I don't know how loud I sound. Let me just talk tech really quickly. I'm not sure if I should put on a mic. Is my volume too loud or
Well,
is it
not for
okay?
me, but
Okay.
let's ask everybody because I haven't done a live for a while on YouTube. So, and
Oh, okay.
I have us up on my computer so I can see people who are talking,
Hmm.
but I can't I don't know what they're hearing. So,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
if I need to put on a mic to just give my give you guys a little rest from my voice being too close to my mic, then just let me know. Um,
Okay.
I've been on for a couple months. I started doing it, I think it was like late July, and I did it because I I needed to shake things up for one thing, but I also wanted to grow my YouTube, and I also wanted to do art content. So my
Uh-huh.
content was split between I've for years I've been doing, some Etsy like um art adjacent content for commerce, like Etsy, print on demand,
Okay.
and also my art, but it there was kind of a disconnect and I just wanted to kind of go full on into the art space. So I
Well,
that was just a way to do it.
your YouTube is doing extremely well.
Well, I have a lot of subscribers, but
Yeah.
for a long time, I mean, for me, okay, I'm like tiny. I'm a tiny creator, but I have, about 6,000 subscribers, um, but I haven't been really, I'm playing with my eraser. I haven't been super consistent, like consistently consistent and thematically consistent until
Mhm.
recently. So it's a little like it's almost like subscriber count only it doesn't matter as much as engagement, you know? So I'm building community now with
Yeah.
my themes, like with the art content and doing it very consistently and being here twice a day and just showing up and
And I
it's
love, if you don't know Kathy's YouTube, everybody, I think some people are here from your side, but she has one where she's speaking, and then she has another time that she just comes on and it's a quiet, is it a quiet hour
yeah,
that, yeah, which is
yes,
really
yes.
lovely. I like that.
Oh, thank you. It's kind of funny because the quiet thing, I thought, well, I'm gonna try this to see if, to see if it gets any traction, you know? And it turns out that the people that end up watching my quiet end up wanting to chat. So,
Oh, that's
um,
funny. So they have to come back at the other
well,
time to chat.
well, I will talk. So, I mean, I've just had some fun lives, just chatting with people in the quiet ones. So sometimes I'll change the topic title of
Mm,
the live after, and it'll be like, well, not so quiet live stream, or
that's
almost
okay.
quiet. So it's fine. I mean, people, people watch it. It made me think like, well, why do people watch lives? I mean, sometimes they want to do what I was thinking, which is just have quiet time and have something on in the background. But other times it's almost like maybe when you're quiet, it makes people want to talk to you more. So
I'm sure
I've
some people would love if I was a little bit quieter on here. Hi, Callie. Callie, I think is maybe from your side. Julia's
Kelly,
here, and Deb. Do you know Deb Draws Funny? Oh,
Debbie.
you do know Deb. So we probably have a few
Yay.
people who cross over. Hey, Deb.
Thank you guys. Yeah, it's great to see you guys here.
Okay, I'm going to get
Yeah.
started because if not, the hour
Yes.
will pass really quickly.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show people, if you guys
Ooh.
don't do the Room Portrait Club, they have a weekly image that they put up. And I did this one last night. It's their 200th anniversary, 200 week anniversary of the Room Portrait Club. So it's a great community over there, and a lot of people draw from their interiors that they share, but just remember to tag them and tag the photographer and tag the interior that you do if you do it, and share it. So I just wanted to quickly plug that. And then we've got an image that we're doing a nocturnal, and then we'll get chatting again. But we're doing nocturnal month this month. So we're doing a lot of night scenes. Actually, they're all night scenes. So today I'm going to be using Laura's image, and it is, hang on, I went out of our Padlet. It is from Ocean Grove in New Jersey, USA. Where are you located, by the way?
I'm in Cambridge, Massachusetts,
Okay.
in the United
All right.
States.
Yeah. I don't think we have a massive Massachusetts. I was going to say something else in Canada. But yeah, I don't think we have one. But anyway, so this is the image, and you are going to be, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be doing a nocturnal shoe. I
Ooh.
will do. I've been drawing these shoes lately. So this
Yeah, I've
company,
seen them. They're great.
thank you. This company, I really like this shoe company. I only own one pair of their shoes, but they're going out of business, and I
No.
know it's so sad because their shoes are just works of art, and it just inspired me to draw them. So I've just been drawing them all week, and I know I get bored kind of easy. So I know that I'm going to probably jump to doing something else soon, but I'm not done with these shoes. I'm just still so into them. So I'm just going to I'm just going to draw this shoe today, and I thought I could do a really nice little spooky scene with it. But I so enjoy watching your your drawings from photos and your paintings from reference. It's beautiful. I've been binging some content. I've been
Ah,
binging your
thank you.
content. and I love it.
Thank you.
This morning I
I
watched the colorful rocks
The
that you did.
colorful rocks. Gosh,
Yeah.
was that a while ago?
I think it
Like,
was last week. It was the colorful rocks, and then there was like a brick building behind it. It was a nocturnal, but it was
oh,
kind of dusky. Anyway,
I'm just trying to think. Which one was that? That was probably.
they were in a stack. They were like in a vertical stack. The colorful rocks against the building. I'll tell you. Oh, you know what? You guys were discussing themes for October and November and December. So you had decided on doing market scenes.
Yes, and I
That
was
was
going to
the
bring a whole bunch of images down because I was just unpacking up stuff for my art fair, and I'm like, oh, I'll bring that down, and I'll bring that down. And I didn't bring it down, but I do. I don't know which was the colorful rocks. Was it just
oh,
the Was it the church that we were doing? This one?
let me see. Nope. I'll get it up on my computer and I'll show you because
Okay, cool.
I was just looking at it. One second.
Someone. Oh, hi, Laura. I'm doing you a picture today. It's a little bit of a different setup because we have Kathy
Kathy.
Weller. I did that yesterday as well. Kathy Weller art here. Um, and oh, Debbie says maybe your drawings will save the shoe company, Kathy. We can only hope.
Oh, I love that, Deb. I
And
hope
Deb says,
so.
sure,
Probably
this is
not,
so
though.
incredible. Now I want to hang out in that cozy space. Yeah, it does look very cozy. They do post some fun interiors as well. And hi, Meryl. Good morning. Good morning. And Nanette, good morning. The rock
That's the one.
sculpture. Oh, the rock sculpture, that one. Okay. I know which one.
Yeah.
This one. The Liverpool Tate.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes. So
Liverpool
apparently
Tate. That's
these rocks are also on the coast of, yeah, there it is. On the coast of, is it LA that they have them? Apparently on the beach. There's a whole bunch of them as well.
oh,
So
wow.
the artist, I guess he got commissioned to make one over in Liverpool in England. So,
I think they have similar in Las Vegas too.
oh, okay. Oh, maybe it's Las Vegas and not LA. Somebody was talking about it.
I kind of think it would be very fitting in LA, actually. Like
Yeah, on the beach, right? Maybe, or maybe
that
it's
would be
in both
great.
places. Maybe he's doing really well. He's going to become a Henry Moore. I can't remember his name either, which is really bad.
Well, I can't
Not
help
very good
it.
at names.
So.
No. And I was going to do a book. I've been doing book reviews.
Hmm.
Well, not really reviews, just showing books on my shelf. And I do have one which kind of makes me a little bit sad that they're not doing this anymore. It's the sketchbook project. Did you ever take part in the sketchbook project? Because
A lo-
you're very sketchbooky and like, yeah,
yeah,
you
I did a
do a
long
lot of.
time ago, a very long time ago, like
Yeah, so this is a beautiful
10 or
book.
more.
They did a tour and they compiled a whole, I guess their tour was, it went everywhere in the
Wow.
different continents. It went to Europe, Africa, Australia, Asia, and South America. And they have, I guess people could submit their work. So they showcase all the artists that submitted work for this tour.
Hmm.
Um, but I love looking at people's sketchbooks.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, really love it.
I haven't, the sketchbook project was so great, and I did it so long ago, and I haven't even heard of it since. It's been off my radar. I
Well,
need to
so they had a
take a look.
fire.
Oh,
Um,
how horrible.
yeah. Was it at the library? Somebody would know
Oh,
here. And I think it was Maine on the east. No, it wasn't Maine. It was Portland on the east coast. And it was the Brooklyn Public Library. And I'm not
uh-huh.
sure if they had a fire at the library or if they had a fire on in the portable library that they were driving around. Somebody would know because I know somebody, maybe Carolyn would know because I think she did the sketchbook project, and she's just joined. But yeah, it was a bit of a tragic situation, and a lot of sketchbooks were
Oh my God.
died in the fire.
Do you
But
know when that happened?
nope,
Oh
nope.
my God. I'll have
Somebody
to
would
look it
hi
up.
Reb, yeah. Yeah, did you submit? See, I did the sketchbook project, but I never sent them in. So
I
I
didn't
have a
either.
couple of didn't you? It's
I
so
didn't.
hard. It was very hard to just send them.
I did it and I didn't send it in either.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting ready to draw two. I just wanted to get us up on my screen so I could see what was going on.
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic.
Got it. Sorry for the wait there.
Okay. C said it was the Brooklyn Library and she had work there that burnt. Oh, no. It is heartbreaking.
Wow. That really
Yeah.
is just
Yeah, because
awful.
they every year they would release, new prompts for their sketchbook project that year, and you could choose a prompt, and then you'd pay for the sketchbook. They would send it to you, and then you're supposed to send it back. But I didn't. But a lot of
I
people did.
I didn't either. I think I may have done it with my own. I've just picked up one of those moleskin, like just like what they
Yes.
had, but I just bought one, I think, myself.
Yeah. I think it got people into doing like almost like a daily
Hmm.
practice back then.
Yeah. I mean, that was really important to me. Like that was like one of those, core kind of things that I did
Yeah.
online because it was, right. It was kind of 1.0 internet ish time
Hmm.
with community, with the whole community aspect back
So tell
then.
us a little bit about your background because I don't really know. We like this is our first time meeting, so
It
really
is.
nice to meet you, Kathy.
Nice to meet you too.
Hmm.
About me. Okay. I've been an artist a long time. For many years, I worked in a digital media company. I worked for the Boston Globe slash Boston.com for almost 20 years. During that time, I started doing pet portraiture on my own,
Uh-huh.
like 21 years ago. And that went really well. And then I went into children's illustration. I'll try. I'm like, I don't want to like, I
No,
have a
no,
lot of I have a lot of
it's fine.
history, so it's kind of like, I hope this isn't too long. It's not like one of those, elevator speeches, but I'll try. Then I was doing a lot of things at once while I had a full-time job. And then okay, so I was doing pet portraiture and then I was doing children's illustration and that was going well. I was doing educational mostly. I did one trade book, but that was it. But I did have an agent and then I realized I was doing too many things, but I couldn't help myself. And then my mom had a massive stroke, and that just
Oh.
sort of changed my perspective on like what I wanted to focus my time on, like what's the most important. So, oh,
Mm.
I forgot to mention I was also studying licensing for years at this point, and I had gone to Certex a few times. I don't know if you're familiar with that sort of
Well, yeah, I
world.
was gonna look into that, and then I started and I took courses, and I'm like,
Hmm.
"Mm, God, I'm not sure if this is for me." So I kind of made a
Yeah,
switch. Yeah, I think we all
yeah.
go through that. What shall I do? Shall
Hmm.
I do illustration? Shall I do
Sure.
fine art? Shall I? Right?
Yeah, they're all over. Yeah, it's like a rite of passage. So I did licensing. I went into licensing, and that I did that for years while I had a full time job. Although I went down to 4 days a week after my mom's stroke because I was doing a
Mm.
lot of care with her. And then in so that was from like 2010, and then I did well in licensing. It took years, and I did well. Um, got my footing and everything, was starting to take off and then I got laid off from my day job and it was actually really good really good timing um because it was right that was like a good year for me licensing
Mm.
and
So, what kind of things did you license? Because if
I
people
do
don't know
a
what
lot
you
of
do.
lettering and quote art.
Mm-hmm.
I did character art, character branding. I did Cats at Work, which is like a daily comic that I did for
Oh,
several
neat.
years. And then yoga, kitty and doggy yoga and kitty yoga. I had books and product lines and stuff with those. And then
Gosh, you sound
I
busier than me. I love it.
well, I kind of burnt out, honestly.
Mm.
So I burnt out a little bit on that. And then I decided in 2006-ish that I wanted to go into I got burnt out on licensing, like after doing it for many years with my other job. And then I was also then once I got laid off and was doing it full time, it just sort of basically I just started trying to focus on learning how to do video and
Mm.
learning more about that. So that's when I started doing YouTube, was in 2000, like early 2007.
Oh, okay.
And then and I got to back up a little bit. I also had an Etsy shop and I was doing retail, and then I started doing wholesale around the time that Fair came out, um, which is a wholesale platform for
Okay.
independent sellers or really anybody who has stuff to sell. Um, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm
Is
so
that still
sorry.
a
I'm
is
like,
that
what?
still a platform
Oh
for
yeah, but
the fair?
it's called Fair. It used to be called Indigo Fair way back in the day, and
Ah, okay. Okay.
now it's called Fair. And
Mhm.
so now what I do is I love doing YouTube. I do retail through my Etsy store, and
Mhm.
I sell. I do hand lettering and I do art on products, and I use a lot of print on demand to do my products. I also do my own products in house as well, and I also have a coloring book line that I had been using Amazon KDP to publish, and I have coloring books still up there, but I'm
Mhm.
going to be doing books with my own. I'm going to self-publish my own coloring books in the future
Okay.
because I want to control I want to make them more um I want to make them more interactive for the user, like so they'll be able to use more materials on them instead of having that crappy paper. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. Yeah. I've
So,
never bought a coloring book from Amazon, so I wouldn't know, but yeah, they probably don't you probably don't get much of a range of
you don't, and they really it's I'm on my soapbox about this. It bothers me that it's such a big part of I mean, maybe in the big picture it's not a big part of their of the money they make or whatever, but
Mm.
they have such a huge coloring book business on there, and I don't understand why they don't um, give more options for
Yeah.
people
Have you
for
spoken
people.
to them?
No,
Mm.
no, I
Because
have like
they may not even know, right?
oh well, no. I mean, I've had to like have things corrected by them. I've only talked to their customer service. I haven't said,
That's the thing. You
hey
don't want your
Jeff.
customers to leave reviews that
Uh,
don't have anything to do with you either. Like, right? Like, that's not your.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just like not they just need to up the quality. But in the meantime, I'm going to use another company to make my own. So
Mhm.
that's one of the things I'm working on my channel right now. I'm doing roses line art. I'm doing art like here's the one I did yesterday. So these will be in my coloring book. So I'm working on a roses coloring book right now. So um
Oh, beautiful.
thank you. So that's what I've been doing on my
Gorgeous.
quiet live streams. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
I do love the way you incorporate your lettering and your art, and it's yeah, it's really very unique and pretty, and I
thank
like the
you.
busyness of it as well. Like it's
Oh,
not, yeah, I
thank
do. I
you.
like it. Yeah.
Thanks. I
Um,
think yeah, I just developed it over time, you know. You know how these things go. You just figure it out.
yeah, it
Figure your own.
becomes your hand.
Yep.
Yeah. And I love your shoe.
Thank you.
I think
I
you do need to I'm sure you tag the company, don't you?
Oh yes, yes. Yes, I
And
do.
they
I haven't
know
heard
that
from them.
you're like sad. You haven't heard from them?
No,
Oh,
I haven't. But they're dealing with closing their company right now. So, and like they're having a big sale. So, I mean, I don't, you know, it's fine. But no, I haven't heard from them.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't take it personally or anything. So,
No, yeah, they're probably up to their eyeballs and stuff.
yeah.
Deb says it was Indigo Fair back when it was good. It changed a lot and not for the better, sadly. And she says, "Oh, Kathy, that is a great idea on having more mixed media paper. It's so true, and why I probably never get those coloring books. It's like colored pencil is all you can use."
It
Yeah.
is. It's
And you
so
want to be able to
disappointing.
use markers, and you want to be, you're right, you want to be able to use all these other things.
Yeah, and what people end up doing is they write in the description, like people who independent people, whoever is publishing the books up there, like
Mm,
me. We end up having to write, suitable for this kind of paper, that kind of paper, put a piece of paper in between your coloring page
yeah.
so you don't seep into the next page. And I'm just like, you know, okay, but I understand that when you're using like alcohol markers, it's gonna seep through no matter what.
Yeah.
But I just think that they could step it up. Like Amazon could step it up. I don't see how they wouldn't know that coloring books are such a huge business for them because they're huge sellers there. But it's like a whole different thing there. Like and AI in the mix is just it's bizarre. Like it's just a world unto itself that I don't even know what to do with it. I mean, I still have my books up there that I've had up there, but I'm not putting more up there. I had
Mm,
sort of a reckoning this year when I had a new coloring book that I put up there, that I published through KDP, and I went through 3 rounds of getting proofs from them to test to make sure that I liked the quality before I put it up.
yeah.
And every one of those 2 of like, they have different facilities. So, like, how Amazon has different facilities all over the place. So when you order books, you're not getting them from the same facility all the time.
Mm,
They're going through whatever facility
has them.
can fulfill it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for whatever reason. So I got 3 proofs, which is kind of a crazy number of proofs to go through, but I have to check the quality, because I don't really trust them all the
Mm,
time. They're kind of, they can mess things up. You know, they're great when they mess things up. They're okay about fixing them, but as long as you have proof and everything. But it shouldn't happen that often. But
yeah.
anyway, my point is that out of the 3 proofs I got, they were from 2 different facilities, and there was the same problem. There was like streaks in some of the pages, and those streaks are not in the um original art, you know what I mean? So I don't
Oh.
know where it came from. So I did contact them. I ended up ordering, despite this, I ordered bulk from them,
Mm,
and I got it, and I had I talked to customer service, and I had them they they basically refunded me. So I'm not using them anymore. That was like my last sort of hurrah with with them with that, because I'm glad I got the refund, because I didn't want to
yeah.
have all this stock that, like, what am I going to do with these? You
Yeah.
know, now what I'm doing with that coloring book is when people order more than one coloring book from me in my shop, I give them a free coloring book as long as the shipping works out and it's not too much more for me to pay for shipping. Like
Oh,
I will give
that's
them.
nice of you. Then they can use the pages that are not streaked or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they could even use the streaked ones. It's so disappointing because so many people rely on them, and it's such a big business for them. I just don't understand why. I don't understand
Mm.
why they don't spend more time,
Yep, because they don't, it's not like they don't have the money.
exactly, right? It's like, guys, this is a big business. This could be a bigger business for you even,
Mm.
but it's already a huge business for them, but they could never give me what I wanted, and I used them for unfortunately, I had to use them for my wholesale orders too. And I still do for the moment, but once we'll see what happens. I don't get like a ton of wholesale orders for coloring books, but I do have people that order like consistently, like they order every year from me, or
Oh,
every
that's
6 months
nice.
from me. It is, right? But because I
Yeah.
have some coloring books that are very specific to different populations. So those books definitely are consistent and they are regular. You
Mm-hmm.
know, people do reorder and reorder, but you have to manage the customers' expectations and let them know, like, be totally. I'm very transparent with them, and I'm like, you know, there's all these quirky things about. There's quirky things about working with Amazon KDP. Like, if you order a big shipment, they might not all come together, and
Mm.
it's really weird. And they're just weird. They're just not, they're not great. So yeah,
So
but I
do
mean,
you, like your customers, do you have like a Patreon? Do you have a, I know that you recently opened a Substack, or is this like, how do your, like, how do you, is this through YouTube that you kind of promote and,
oh, the books.
yeah.
So I I have an Etsy store, and I basically have my coloring books on Amazon, and I have a website, Courageous Coloring. That's what my
Oh,
coloring
that's your
book
website. Okay.
company is. Yeah, but it's really, I have some, I have some stuff, like I have some free coloring pages and things, but I don't have like a community built around it
Mm.
necessarily. I, have people who like it, who like them and buy them in my Etsy store and on Fair. So, yeah, I don't I don't have like a dedicated Patreon or anything like that for my coloring books. But I want to do more of that. So yeah, so I'm just
I mean,
doing it
you're
on my
kind
own.
of doing it anyway, right? Because you're live now twice a day,
Mhm.
so you're you're
Yeah.
building that. How do you know Deb and Melissa?
Oh,
Melissa
well,
probably knows you too, right?
I met Melissa through Deb.
Okay.
I didn't really know. I mean, I've only met Melissa a couple times, but hi, Melissa, if you're here. Yeah. So through Deb, I know Deb because of, I think that, and Deb, I correct me if I'm wrong. She remembers that we found each other on Periscope. Do you remember Periscope?
No.
It was kind of it was kind of like a cross between um kind of a cross between YouTube Shorts or Reels and Twitter. You know what I mean? It
Oh,
was like
okay.
it was kind of like that. And in the beginning, you couldn't in the beginning you would do a live, and then it would disappear. You couldn't download it. That was how it first started out, I
Oh,
think.
that was
And
like
then
Instagram at the beginning. You couldn't, like, you do a
mhm.
live and then it would be there for 24 hours and then it'd be gone.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Hmm.
It was kind of like that,
Okay.
but
So you guys met through that?
we did meet through that. And
Hmm.
then Deb, help, I don't remember. I know that, I mean,
Deb, help. Deb, help. Help,
I
Deb.
just followed Deb, and she just followed me, and we just became friends.
Okay, yeah, she
Cuz
said through
she is
Periscope or maybe through Instagram.
Instagram, cuz Deb
Hmm.
is so funny. Deb is just one of the funniest people. She
She
makes me
is
laugh.
so funny.
She's
I
so
find her
funny.
very funny.
I love her style. I love her art. I love Deb. Deb, I love you. Deb, I love you.
I think you have
Deb's
a
awesome.
fan, Deb. I think she has a few fans.
Yeah, Deb's
Yeah.
great. So,
Okay, so what time do you go? I'm gonna join your live next Wednesday
mm-hmm.
at
Yes,
10 a.m. That's
10
obviously
a.m.
not the quiet one.
No, that's the talky one.
Okay.
That'll be good though. We'll
Yeah.
talk. We'll chat. So I'm using this paper I
Mm-hmm.
made this junk journal out of the point of it was just to get all different types of papers and to draw on.
Yeah, I
And this
like that.
paper, speaking of Amazon or whatever packaging, this is that kind of packaging paper, that fill,
Mm.
that's basically, it just like disintegrates. It just disintegrates. But
So are you
it's
not happy with it, or are you happy with it? Because I love the
no,
texture that you get
yeah,
from it.
isn't it? Yeah, it's really fun. Like
Hmm.
I love how it looks, especially like it looks really good when you use a Uni Posca gold pen. Wait, I'll do it. I'll do it later and you'll see it just like makes it pop. But
Ooh.
it's funny because it's like it's fun, but then you're using it and it's just like totally just great. But see these other ones that I did that have like I mean you can it's just it's so thin, but it's fun though. It's fun. I just wanted to talk about this paper real quick because
It's
it's very crepey and it's fun, but it's also like it's just a wacky medium to draw on.
so
It's
were you big into scrapbooking as well?
no,
Or not
not
really?
at
No.
all. I
Oh,
was not at all because I just was not. I just never got into it. Um and then I realized that there's all these things about it that are really cool that I would
yeah,
like if
like
I
all
just
the
opened.
papers and
Yeah, like open your mind a little. Okay. So yeah. So I actually did a class on how to make a junk journal for non-crafty people.
oh.
And it's on Skillshare and that's this book that I made.
Oh, I saw
So.
you got like a prize from Skillshare
Oh my gosh.
recently.
Yes, I was so happy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
quite an emotional post. I love it.
I was so happy about that. Yeah, I really like Skillshare. I really like Skillshare. I like teaching there. I like the community. You
Hmm.
know, I like it. Um,
I become a member every year because I forget to cancel my
yeah.
membership, and it comes around and I'm like, "Oh shoot." And then I see that $150 out of my bank account. I'm like,
Oh my
"Oh, okay, well, I
god.
guess I've got it for another year." But there's a lot of artists on there that I love, so. And I think
Yeah.
it's super helpful for like techie support that you need,
Mhm.
classes, yeah, for websites and for anything. Like really, there's so much on there.
Yeah, I like it
It's
too. I
yeah.
I like it for it's almost like I'm gonna just move my camera a little bit. It's almost like it's almost like another YouTube, but it's like an additional it's kind of like an additional YouTube, but more, but more detailed, more focused on what you're looking for because YouTube, you kind of have to mill through a lot of the chaff to get what you want sometimes if you're looking
Yeah,
to like
there's more
learn stuff.
structure for sure.
Yeah.
More people who, well, not I'm not, yeah, you can't say that they know more about what they're doing, but they have taken their time to build a class on that specific thing that they want to teach. And I
Mhm.
think that's probably the difference. But YouTube is fantastic as well.
Yeah, I like them both. I really do. I Skillshare's helped me so much, like in terms of structuring. Was when I was on there at first, I thought because they very much structure. They give you like a structure that is best practices for the classes that they have there.
Yeah.
And at first I thought that was a little bit constraining,
Mm.
but the longer I've been on there, the more I realize like that's how I work best, honestly. Like I need the framework and it helps like I get the best out of myself. Like I'm able to put my best foot forward when I have a more restrained framework and then I can
Yeah.
work within that. And that's kind of how I am in a lot of aspects of my life and it's definitely holds true with classes too. So that is something that I really enjoy about that. And I do think that they offer a good support to the teachers that teach there.
Hmm.
So and I just like it. I actually full disclosure, I haven't really explored a lot of their new options. They have, one-on-one coaching and all these different things that they're doing and it's hard to keep up, you know what I mean? So I have classes up there, but I've explored a little bit of those other options that you can offer your students
Hmm.
there, but I haven't jumped in fully.
What
So.
classes do you have up there? Because I know a lot of people here have Skillshare. So
Mhm.
if they are looking to find you on Skillshare, what kind of things are they going to find?
I have I have print on demand for artists
Mm-hmm.
and Etsy classes, and I'm veering into art. So I have the class for junk journaling for non-crafty people, like junk journal making for non-crafty people. So I have that class. And then I only have I think I have like 5 up there now. And then I have a class on creating um hand-drawn wrapping paper out
Oh,
of
cool.
this. Out of this, as a matter of fact, just
Oh, that's neat.
how to do it. So yeah, so it's a mix of the content again. It's art adjacent because it's print on demand for artists, and it's Etsy for artists. Etsy, like customer care and like I'm of course I'm on a live right now, so if you can believe this, I'm forgetting the name of my class. Etsy print on demand for artists. I
Mm.
think that's what it's called. Wait. Personalize your POD. That's it. Personalize your POD. Etsy and Etsy print on demand for artists is sort of the sub name. So
Yeah, can you use Etsy as the main?
you can, yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
can. Oh, great.
I think it's kind of a fair use thing. I've talked to Etsy, but I mean, I've
Well,
tried.
for them, it's advertising, isn't it? They don't care, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. They're fine. They don't.
Yeah.
They have some some company line that they give you, but basically what it means is yes, go ahead. As long as you're not disparaging us, go ahead and use our
Yeah.
name and the name of your class. We're not we're not involved. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Just we're
Good
just not.
morning, Anne. Anne just joined us. And oh, Melissa was saying that she got approached to do a collab for a coloring book company. And she said there was an instant delete. But
Oh,
what if it had been
instant
Kathy
delete.
approaching you, Melissa? I'm sure it was some company that she probably didn't even
Callie,
know.
thank you for writing all that
Oh,
information. I'm sorry.
Callie. Yeah.
I was just I was just reading the
Did,
te-
did
the
she did she tell us what it was? Personalize your POD is
POD.
the
Yeah,
Skillshare
thank
class.
you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. She's so great. Thank you, Callie.
It's always nice
Callie's
to
my
have helpers
sh-
online.
she is my bud. She makes the
Uh,
cutest t-shirt designs. Oh my gosh, they're puntastic. She
oh, are
makes
they
punny t-shirts.
on Etsy or on?
Nope,
Okay,
I
does she
think
have a
she
YouTube channel?
well, she's here, so I don't you don't have a channel, do you, Callie? I'm not sure. I don't want to speak
Well,
out of turn. I
yeah.
don't I don't know that she has a YouTube channel, but she's on Instagram and she has a Shopify store. And if you do have a YouTube channel, I'm like completely like
We need to know about it.
yeah, tell me about it because I didn't know. Um if you do. So
Some
yeah, let
people
us.
are a little quieter about their. I found out that one of our friends in our group has an Instagram channel, and we did
Oh,
not know about this, and nobody knew about it. And we're like, come on,
gotta share
Louise.
this stuff.
And
How
she's
do
like,
if Callie does have one, I don't know how on earth I didn't like it's embarrassing to me that I didn't know. So anyway, let me know and I will shout it from the rooftops.
yeah. And yeah, Debbie says she's going to go check those out, your classes.
Oh yay! Thanks, Deb.
And
Yeah.
Lisa S says no AI.
No AI.
Exactly.
No AI. I don't use it anywhere. I don't I appreciate that that's a concern of yours because
Yeah.
we artists are like,
The
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
The only the only thing I have used it for was actually almost like a more of a search engine for travel, like finding best
Oh
places
yeah.
to eat and things like that, but not
Yeah.
for creating images. Like no, like, and if people are doing that, I think they should need to stop for sure.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm with you. Like, seriously, AI has great uses. I get it.
Yes.
I get it. And like, and we can't, it's like you can't live in a box right now. It's like, it's everywhere and it's not going away. And
Yeah.
we're using it whether we know it or not, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
it's all over the place. So
Yeah.
I know it exists. I know there's great uses for it, and that's fine. I just wish that it would not be used for things that I don't think it should be. I think it's going to make us creatively dumber, you know? So, like, in
Oh,
terms of,
it's, yeah,
yeah.
not just creatively, but even like kids in school, they're going to
Yes.
rely on it. Yeah, I
Yes.
think they need to come up with a class specifically for like internet in general. I think, they've kind of ignored that in schools and the right way to
Yeah,
use it. And, I mean, they do a little bit, but now things are changing so much and so quickly. They need to get on that.
totally. I just heard about a country that teaches, um, they teach how to read or how to suss out uh fake news. I don't even remember.
Oh,
Do
cool.
you have you yeah,
I do
I don't
not know
even
which country. It's probably like Finland or somewhere like that because they're
probably
very, yeah,
because they're like more
they're very
progressive.
advanced. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I was like, really? That's great. I don't know how you would do that, but I it's definitely uncharted territory, but necessary at this where we are right now. So
And I love it that companies are saying no AI very blatantly, before, I mean, before that wasn't written in, but if you're submitting
mhm.
work to anywhere, they don't want any AI, and they're really
Oh,
stressing that, images have to be from your own sources, not taken from other people, and
oh,
which is
that's
great.
great.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I haven't submitted in a long time to places. So, I mean, any place new. I work with basically the same card companies that I've worked with for a long time. So, but yeah, for new stuff, I haven't done that. So I think that's fantastic that they're doing that. You know, let people
Yeah.
know. Keeping up a
Julia
standard.
says, oh, Julia says we teach digital literacy, including fake news here. She's in Australia. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow. That is
That
awesome.
that is good. I don't know if they teach it here in Canada. Hmm. I do not know. I should probably find out. I'll ask my kids. Do you have kids?
No, I don't. No children. I had dog children for a long time.
Oh, yeah, there. I have a pup, and she's just as much work as the kids.
Oh my gosh. I
Apart from
understand
she doesn't speak back, which is nice.
that.
Mine don't do much of that anymore either. It's funny the stages you go through with animals and kids, right? It's all a learning
Mm,
process.
yep. I don't have any pets right now, but I have niece and nephew dogs. So that's pretty awesome because then I get to babysit them when
Yeah,
my
and
sister
your
goes.
lucky family members who get, free babysitting.
Yes, yes, right, exactly. I love it. I love having them. Love having them.
So you have written,
Like
what have you
written
written? Yeah,
book.
on the top, rough, rough them
Oh,
up.
Rough 'em Up is the name of the shoe. Yeah.
Oh, it is. So
Yeah. Here
is this
I'll
the
show you.
actual shoe that you have? Do you have this one?
Nope. I don't. I don't. The one I have is not, they don't have it. What am I trying to say? It's out of, I think it's discontinued.
Okay.
So this is, wait, there we go. That's the shoe. That's the shoe
Okay.
that I'm drawing. And I like to add, just want to make sure I'm in frame here. There we go. Okay. I like to add, some data points about the shoe, like, you know, how high is it? What's the sale price? And
Oh,
all that
cool.
stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, how many shoes have you done?
So let's see. They're all in this book here. So I've
These are
done.
fun pages.
Oh, thanks. So Wasabi Wanderer, we did that one. And then we did Rinse and Repeat. And then we did Velvet Parasol.
Did you do
Sugar.
your own shoe or not?
I didn't do my own shoe, no. I've only drawn these from their website.
Okay.
The ones that are on their website right now. So I did not draw my own shoe. I actually did look it up and I couldn't find it. So I just decided to oh, hold on one second. There we go. I just decided to do the ones that are
On their site.
on their site. Yeah, thank you for finishing.
No, that's
Thank you.
okay.
It's like doing two things at once. I'm like,
It's okay. Sometimes I wish I had people finishing my sentences when I'm like on live because I'm like, oh, like, yeah, my brain. Where was I? What was I saying?
yeah, you're just like doing other stuff. And then I say the same thing like four times, which I do in life anyway. So
Yeah, my
it's
husband
just
would say I repeat myself as well.
it's kind of funny. I definitely do. Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I do it all the time. And oh, another thing that I love about lives. Here's some that I did that are more colorful. Another thing I love about lives is it's sort of it's sort of therapying me into away from over editing, because that was another thing. I started doing lives. Let's go let's go back to why I started doing lives in the first place, if that's okay.
Oh yeah,
If
go.
it's not too like but the reason why, part of the reason, or like my first why, because the why is changing as we go, you know, like I'm, why I'm doing it this month. It's like different than maybe why I was doing it last month. Um, I started doing them because I couldn't, well, first of all, it takes me so long to edit a video, like when I just do a regular video. And
Oh, I never edit videos. I'm so bad at that.
oh no, that's good. It's
Hmm.
good. I need more of Char's methodology in my life, because um
You just
that
don't need one. Yeah, the lives do help with that. Like you're definitely
it just
less.
keeps you, yeah.
Yeah.
It really does force you to it forces you to, and I'm not talking about like just putting out, I don't want to just put out yucky content that's not good. I want to put out stuff that, like, I don't, that's not my MO either. Like my MO is to put out quality content, but I needed to do it consistently, and I
Mm-hmm.
needed to really jump into like the space that I wanted to inhabit online more
Mm-hmm.
than I was, because it had been, I kind of built a following more with the with the art, yes, and with, I was doing licensing, so I that was a lot online, but um with the Etsy stuff, Etsy and print on demand, which is great, and I still use very much. Like I have a very active, retail, presence on Etsy. I That's, a main component of my business, and I love doing art for product, and I love using print on demand, and I love taking care of my customers in my store and all that. Like that's a huge part of it. But I wanted to focus on um it's almost like I almost started doing that content because, not necessarily because people were asking me for it. And I love sharing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I am an oversharer. It's fine. It's a part of it's a part of me. It's who I am. That's fine. I love to share. Maybe to a fault in some cases, but it's like, that was part of why I started doing it. And then I realized that it wasn't really, it was really becoming a slog for me, like to continually and consistently produce like print on demand slash Etsy seller content. Like
Yeah.
that's,
Well, because you have to
it was,
keep up with it with Etsy, right? Like you can't slow down because if not, your stuff doesn't get seen.
yeah. And it's just not, it wasn't like, yes, I use print on demand. Yes, you know, I know my way around print on demand and stuff like that, but I also have my own way of using it. Like I don't need to try every single print on demand company, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I don't want to. And I'm not interested in, yeah, I'm just not interested in, you know, testing out every product and on print on demand and using every different company. Like that to me is just like, no, not really interested in that. So,
Well, also, I think YouTube, like especially the lives, people then hear your thoughts and your voice, and it's like you said, it's not as scripted, it's not as structured. And if
yes.
you have something to share, it's a
Mhm.
good platform as well, because not just the people who follow you are going to see it. So if you do have something that's coming up that's new, then you can share it with them through your YouTube, which I think is great as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Totally. So,
Although
yeah.
I'm not sure how many new people I get through YouTube. Like I think a lot of people come over from, I mean, more people now have come over from Substack, so
Mhm.
I'm enjoying that. Um Substack lives are fun too. Like if you ever want to do one of those with me, we can do a Substack live.
I'd
Um
love to. I
yeah,
I I
they're
want to
fun
start
too.
using Substack more. I haven't used it to its I haven't even scratched the surface of Substack, and I post like I'm trying to post more. I post once a month. I was posting like a blog
Mhm.
post,
Mhm.
but there's so much more to Substack than a blog. You know what I mean? That's just there's so much more functionality, there's so much more community that I could be exploring there and I haven't. And I
Mhm.
think it's partly like self-limiting because I, thought, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that on Substack." And it's like, "Well, that's not true." There's a huge community of all different types of, content creators and artists and things on Substack. And it's just, you just got to open your mind to different things to see what other, what's possible, what other people do and how they do it and then come up with your own. You know what I mean? It's not just I think I had a very antiquated view, which is kind of an oxymoron because Substack's actually not that old. So, but um, as a platform, it's pretty new. I mean, in the scheme of things, and I just didn't, you know, I didn't
Yeah.
realize I could make it something unique to me. I thought I had to fit it like on me like a shoe, and I
Yeah,
don't.
and I think that's what you got to do is just go in being you, and people will either follow you or they won't, and that's okay.
Hmm. I love it. Well, I love what you've done with your Substack, so I think that's great.
Well, I'm
You
not
have a
super
good community.
consistent. I use it like I do me. I just throw things on there when I want to throw things on there, and I moved over from Patreon because yeah, I couldn't do both. And I knew that Substack was a place where I could share differently and people could see it organically rather than having to be invited onto a platform, which
Oh,
is what
yes.
I feel like is more like that. Um, but yeah, so and fortunately, a lot of friends came over with me, which is nice. And yeah, we have a lovely community.
That is
Yeah.
so great. So you had Patreon first
Yeah, I had
and
Patreon
then
for 5 years. Yeah.
wow. Oh, okay. I think that's great. That is great. Well, I mean, it's interesting because I think that's interesting because Patreon to Substack pipeline might be different from, like, it might be a less of a bridge for people to cross than it would be for people to go from any other platform to Patreon, you know? It's a bridge. It's hard for people sometimes to make that leap, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's more about the people who want to build community. And it's a place for community to grow in and amongst itself. Like it doesn't have to just be the person who created the community, but a lot of our group, like, they don't just stop there. They meet up in other places, and they see each other on other lives, and that's the beauty of it as well, because it's not just in that, it's not contained. And Patreon was very contained, whereas Substack is, oh, she
Right.
follows so and so, and she follows so and so, and I'm gonna go over and see what she does, and or he does. And yeah, so there's
Right.
a lot of crossing of paths, I feel like, in Substack, which I really like. It's like a
Wow.
big shopping mall.
So Substack is it's like it's like a country with lots of different little provinces and things, and then Patreon is like its own little island. That's kind of
Yes.
what it feels like. It's like,
Although Patreon did open up to free subscribers towards the end when I was there, but I don't think those free subscribers really want to pay for anything. So they just become these
right.
free. And then if you're not aware of them, you don't really open your Patreon to free subscribers, whereas Substack is all free unless you want to have like this little community of yours to offer them special, perks and stuff. So you can just,
Right.
yeah, you don't, a lot of people don't do a paid Substack because they don't, they just want to be on there, which is great.
Mhm. Wow. Well, I think you already had a really good template for your Substack model when you came to Substack because you had your Patreon. Whereas someone who didn't have a Patreon before or established anything before
Yeah.
would
Maybe
establish.
if you want to treat it like that, like build a community, I think, yeah, it was probably easier for me because we had that already. Um,
Yeah, that's
but if
nice.
not, like a lot of people think of it as blogging days and like writing, blog posts, and
Hmm.
yeah. So it became more like that, I think, for a lot of people, which people like because people would take time to read or listen, because I listen to a lot of Substack posts. I press the little play button in the top.
Hmm.
I love it.
Yeah. Is that the coolest? So that sort of really excited me, and I started doing Substack posts that I narrated. So that was one of the
Oh,
things
but
about
not even narrating. Like you can just, if somebody's written a post,
oh, really? You can just,
yeah,
it can just,
there's a little play, like a triangle play button, the symbol, and you can
yeah.
just press that and listen to their, it's not their voice, but
Oh,
it's
that's
their,
great.
it's what they've written. So if you're out on a walk, you can listen to their post like a Substack, like a podcast, sorry, not a
Oh
Substack.
my gosh. I didn't even know that you could do that. And I was narrating. I like went ahead and made audio of my
Well,
posts to
I
read
like
them.
that too. That's nice.
I like I like that you can do that without having to read it though. I didn't know that. See? I'm learning. Thank you, Shar.
Yes.
You're
You're
teaching
very
me,
welcome.
schooling me. This is what I need to be schooled in Substack.
Okay, I just realized the time. This went really fast. Um, what
Oh my gosh, what
Melissa
a blast.
says, thank you for the reassurance. And what was she saying? Oh, Deb says, yeah, but you stay up. Okay, I've missed a bit. Melissa says, I never remember what I say when I'm on live or when I'm live or on videos, lol. And Deb says, yeah, but you stay up and on the up and professional, Melissa. I don't think you've ever spilled your guts on Art Hang Party and regretted it. Oh, that's true. I have probably spilled my guts a lot on these lives. Um,
I am with you. I'm so with you. And it's kind of like, it actually, it's really good training in a way to in self-acceptance too.
Yeah,
Doing lives, because they're not always going to be perfect, and you can, most of the time they won't be, and you can always, if you can always private them or something later, you know? It's like, it's a
you can.
good,
I don't listen. I'm like Melissa, though. I don't listen. I don't re-listen to my lives. Very
oh,
rarely I'll go back to my lives. No,
uh-huh.
I've done way too many, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. That's done. And like on to the nenext one.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
re-listen to yours?
I do sometimes, yeah. Well, here's kind of why. Because I'm not like sitting there enjoying listening to my lives, but I always like to check to make sure that like my mic didn't go out or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good way of going about it. Yeah, making sure that things sound right.
That there's that aspect, and the other aspect is the tech stuff besides the mic. So I've been, in the past couple, probably 3 weeks, I've been trying to level up my, and I realized that you don't have to, and it's still going to be great. It's almost like
Yeah.
you have to try something and then realize, you know what? It doesn't have to, you really don't need two cameras. You know what I mean? It almost complicates things a little bit. So, or like,
I know I was
to,
expecting to see your face because you usually have your little face on there.
I
You
do.
didn't
Yeah.
do that setup
Well, I can't with the
with
Go
the
Live
with the
Together.
two?
I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
how to. So I think I can only do it when I go through OBS, and we can't do that
Okay.
on this, but that's fine. I actually,
I'm sure Melissa could figure that out because have no idea how to figure that out either.
I don't know how you would, I mean, I don't know enough about Go Live Together to, I
Yeah.
bet, yeah, Melissa probably has a trick up her sleeve on that. Like maybe she would know how to do a live with someone that you can do through, I don't know, Zoom or something. I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know how it would work, but
Yeah, Melissa says, "What are you using to stream together? I have been able to get it. I haven't been able to. Well, we're just doing YouTube, just the YouTube live and invite somebody, which I think it worked. Although we don't have much table space. Like usually you can see my palette, right? Like there's a lot more space. I don't know why
yep.
they do it like this format. Why wouldn't they just extend it to the landscape and then have bigger space for both of us? Like I don't get it.
I totally agree, and then I'm thinking they didn't make this for artists. They need to do, like, a version 2.0 and, like, do something that
Yeah.
is more conducive to, like, what we would be using it for, because
Ah,
it
Deb,
must.
she's like, here's an idea. Just set up a little mirror, like a little tiny compact mirror on the
Oh
desk
my,
so that, oh, that's such a good
how come
idea.
you're so smart. Oh my gosh, that
But
is
that would be a
brilliant.
really weird angle, like seeing from chin up our nose,
Yeah,
nostrils. Like, no, maybe
that
not, Deb.
that that mirror would have to be very strategically placed, but it
Yes.
would that's a great idea, though. I
And
didn't
we
even
could
think
do like
about
a
that.
tri mirror where one mirror bounces off the other to show a different angle. Yeah. Anyway, I have to go. I gotta run. I'm making pickles this morning with a friend of mine. Her name is Dale, and so we're gonna call them Dale pickles instead of dill pickles. Thought that was
Ah,
kind of fun.
that's great.
But I gotta walk my dog first. So it was so nice having you on here. Thank you so much,
Thank
Kathy.
you. It was
And
great to come on. Thank you. It was so great to meet you and chat with you. And let's
yeah,
do
I'll
this
share
again.
this. Yes, well, next Wednesday I will be over on
Excellent.
yours, so I will remind people as well to come over, but and
Excellent. And I'm going to
share the
share this one
link.
too. The replay I'll
Yes,
share too.
yeah, for sure. Okay, thank you
Okay.
everybody for joining. Thanks for the chat. Sorry if I didn't get everybody's conversation in, but I know that you guys were chatting with each other, so that's good.
Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for
And
everything, for
I love your
coming.
shoe. That's cool.
Thank you. I love your beautiful awning. And well, you got a way with light, Char. You have a way of just
Oh, thanks.
capturing that. Ah, so beautiful.
Well, a
love
lot
your
of times
paintings.
it's in the reference photo. So we have a lot of lovely, lovely members who help post images every month. So
I love
it's not,
that.
yeah, it is great.
I
And
love that.
thank you, Laura, for the image. I love it. Yeah, and have a really
Awesome.
good week.
You too. All right.
See
Thank
you.
you. All right. Talk to you
Bye.
later.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.